Hi, today I will tell you what being a toxic parent means. Well, hardly anyone has an intention to be a toxic parent, but from time to time we automatically might say or do something that hurts our kids. So first of all, what does it mean to be toxic? Simply put, this is when your child doesn't feel safe with you. Not only physically, that's obvious, but also emotionally safe.
When mom is unstable, I feel unsafe.
So what unsafe here means? This is when I, as a child, feel like my parent can use his power against me, poke into my vulnerabilities or push my buttons to, let's say, make me behave this or that way. And let me explain here. So how do we poke into vulnerabilities of our children? Let's say my mommy knows how much I love those unicorn stickers, but she tells me that she will throw them away or tear into pieces if I do not tidy up my table.
You are being punished, so no comic book reading.
Or let's say my daddy knows how much I would like to make friends with that boy next door, but it's kind of hard for me to make their first step, I'm not that brave. And then in the argument he tells me, "No surprise you don't have friends, you are too shy." Or let's say I tell my mom that I fell in love with the boy, with my classmate, and the next day she tells me, "You should think more about your homework and your academic records, not the boys." So she uses that fact against me.
It hurts.
How do we push the buttons? Most often we push two buttons, the button of shame and the button of fear. We all know shame, and it may sound like, "Look, everybody here is quiet and only you misbehave." Or, "Boys don't cry, you should be brave." Or, "I don't believe you, you never keep your promises."
Why did you do this?
The message of shaming is always like, you are not okay, something is wrong with you. And if I, as a child, get a message that I'm not okay, for me that means that I'm not lovable. Another button we push is the button of fear. We all have heard that phrase at the playground, "Okay, stay here if you want, and I'm going home, bye-bye." And we see a child running and crying after his parent. Or for example, if you continue doing that, you won't have your cartoon time tonight. Or for example, if you, whatever, I will do something very unpleasant to you. This is actually a formula of the fear button.
Why did you do that?
One more way of being toxic to a child is not to accept his apologies. When we stay emotionally distant, no eye contact, frozen face, this is terribly unsafe for our children. Or when I have messed up as a parent and I would like to say, "I'm sorry for being rude," and I eventually say, "I'm sorry, but that happened because of you, so you are guilty." This is kind of a fake apology.
It's your fault!
So to sum it up, when I use the relationship between you and me as an instrument to get the behavior that I want from you, I become toxic. In general, I think that's a great question for every parent to ask. Does my child feel safe with me, emotionally safe? I hope you have a positive answer. Subscribe to our channel and see you in the next videos.